Happy Sunday.
Come on in, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Nishant Gupta,
Sir.
briefly introduce yourself to the board.
Sir, my name is Nishant Gupta. I belong to Lucknow. My mother is a homemaker and my father is a civil servant. I've done my schooling from St. Francis College in Lucknow. Thereafter, I've pursued my graduation in JSS College in Noida. After that, sir, I've done my MBA from Wellington Institute of Management. After that, sir, for 6 months, I've worked in Bharati Reality. And since then, I've been preparing for civil services, sir. And my hobbies include eating Awadhi cuisine, playing cricket, and watching European club football.
All right. Sir.
Nishant,
Sir.
your father is in police.
Sir.
UP police? UP?
Sir. Sir.
UP people say law and order has improved a lot during the current government.
Sir.
But there is another aspect attached to it, that bulldozer culture.
Sir.
So being in part of, you must have seen with close that whether this type of activity is justified in the long run.
Sir. Sir, I think in the recent past we have seen certain incidences where government has built a culture where to get the amount that has of the amount of the public property that has been wasted, to accumulate that, certain steps, fines, as well as bulldozer culture has been promoted, sir. Sir, I think for police being the first point of contact between the public and the government, it is very important for them to have the right perception about the government. And I think for police force, the most important thing to follow is the rule of law. And sir, I think there has been an act that has been passed which says that if government property or a public property has been enroached upon, through that, sir, if government is taking that action, sir, through that, if rule of law provides it is right. But sir, if it is being happening through for any political motive, or if a private property without any notice is being done, that is wrong, sir.
The major problem is that it is on selective basis. Law is for everybody same, nobody is above law.
Sir.
But then there is a charge that it is being used on selective cases. What is your take on that?
Sir, I think this has been a perception that has been built because, sir, the major reason behind this, we can say that after the unfortunate protest that happened after the CAA, sir, after that this perception was built. But I think, sir, government has been very very impartial and very fair when it comes to the implementation of law. And I think the law has been implemented equally on all sides.
Okay, another thing, suppose you are a district magistrate,
Sir.
you are in IAS,
Sir.
and you get information that one lady is being likely to be put on fire as a sati in
Sir.
some village.
Sir.
And you have 2-3 hours to take a call.
Sir.
And there are 5,000-6,000 people have come together to do that thing.
Sir.
What will you do in that situation?
Sir, I think in that situation, my foremost priority would be to save the life of the woman. For that, sir, if I have to deal with the amount, if the people are in thousands, so the first thing that I will ensure is that I will go to the ground myself and I will take sufficient force with me, so that if I have to handle people in that sense, I will have that, sir. But once I reach that place, first I will talk to the people. I will try to convince them. I will talk them. I will show them that what they are doing is wrong. And after that, sir, if any other step that I have to take, I will take that. But my foremost priority would be to save the lives.
Suppose your effort does not result into anything. Your persuasion, your everything, they don't listen to it. What will you do ultimately?
Sir. Sir, the most sacrosanct thing in our land is the constitution, sir. And for the police person, sir, the most important thing to follow is the rule of law. And the procedure, whatever procedure is imbibed in that.
No, so there is a need for firing. You think the police officer comes to you, SP, and says that, sir, down, now there is no other choice but to fire. Open fire. Would you order for that?
Sir. Sir, as far as law is concerned, sir, there are three cases in which a police person is allowed to fire. So the first case is that if somebody is awaiting arrest, in that case we can fire. Sir, in second case, we can fire in if the mob gets completely out of control and the superstition.
The second case applies, I think, in this case.
But sir, that will not be my priority, sir. My foremost priority would be to save the women with maintaining law and order and all the required amendments and required procedures. Sir.
Then you think why this power has been given to you. If you don't want to exercise it, think of it.
Sir.
Okay, Nishant,
Sir.
there is a Hyderabad in Lucknow.
Sir.
What is the meaning of Hyderabad?
Sir, if we break the word, sir, Hyderabad, it means it was named after Hyder Ali, sir, and to the place names that.
Okay, and Lucknow?
Sir. Sir, the name of Lucknow has its origin from Lord Lakshman. Sir, it is said that when Lord Ram returned from his exile, sir, the present state of Awadh was given by him to Lakshman, and from that, sir, the name evolved through Lakhnauti.
You are a mechanical engineer, so you are the district magistrate, and I have a EV car, right? And I come and tell you that these people are saying there is a 15-year scrapping rule, but my car does not pollute, so why should I scrap it? What would you say?
Sir, as a district magistrate, sir, it is my duty to implement the policies of the land. And sir, if the people have certain...
On what ground will you scrap my car? I am not admitting any emissions.
Sir.
So you will do injustice to me.
No, sir. Sir, I will try to showcase you that what are the problems that the government has said that even if the car is old, sir, the efficiency of fuel that if it is having, sir, it is comparatively less. And sir,
It's still city. Efficiency is there. I'm using it every day.
Sir, like we have seen, sir, recently, sir, as the government has brought the BS6 engine, sir, compared to that, the engine that were in the cars 15 years old, so they were comparatively less efficient. So, sir, even if it is...
Is this scrapping policy because the old engines were less efficient?
No, sir.
Then?
Sir, efficiency was one of the reasons, but the main reason was that, sir, after a point of time, sir, the cars start polluting, so they start emitting.
They start polluting from day one only.
Sir.
After a certain point, no, that's not the idea.
Sir.
There are Bharat emission norms are there.
Sir.
Bharat stage 4, Bharat stage 3.
Yes, sir.
So emission norms have changed.
Sir.
That is the reason.
Sir.
But my car does not emit. Anyway,
Sir.
my second issue is at what will happen to all the roadside mechanics.
Sir.
Because when you open the hood of the car, it says high voltage don't touch. So what will happen to all these roadside mechanics?
Sir. Sir, I think if the new cars that are also coming, sir, in that also, sir, there are engines and there are also mechanics. Sir, they will be able...
EV cars, if all cars become EV,
Sir.
what will happen to roadside mechanics?
Sir. Sir, there are other parts also of the car that require maintenance and proper...
Okay. Now my third question. What will happen to these companies who are making these cars? Well, people will not scrap their cars.
Sir.
They'll go to court and get a stay.
Sir.
That you don't worry.
Sir.
But then what will happen to the companies who are making these cars?
Sir, I think in the recent time also we have seen that the major car manufacturers, sir, they have started simultaneously, sir, they have started manufacturing EV cars also. And sir, in medium to long term, sir, I think the carbon intensive sector that the transport sector is, sir, green fuels, sir, such as ethanol blending and EV cars is the future. So, sir.
Okay. Now, there is a huge patch of plastic garbage floating somewhere. Are you aware?
Sir, I think it is somewhere in the, I don't know the exact location, sir, but I think it is in the Atlantic Ocean, sir. It is called the Great...
It's called Great...
Sir, I'm forgetting the name, sir.
Pacific Garbage Patch.
Great Pacific.
Okay?
Sir.
You know what its size?
No, sir.
It's 1.6 million square kilometer. So you are a mechanical engineer, you somehow end up in United UN program.
Sir.
And they tell you that in 3 years you have to remove this patch.
Sir.
What do you do?
Sir, I will try to take, sir, a machinery that are equipped with deep dredging and deep trawling, sir. Through that, I will try to take out as much waste as possible and carry it out.
It's floating, you don't dig it.
Sir, so through that mechanism, sir, I will try to take it out, sir. And sir, also other mechanisms, sir, such as bio-remuneration that is coming up, sir. Through that, sir, various algae and fungi that are being used through that.
Simply crush it into granules and bring it ashore. Mechanical engineer, come on. Okay? That's what we do to cars also. We just crush them.
Sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, Nishant.
Good afternoon.
BTech and history.
Ma'am.
What's in common?
Ma'am, I think, ma'am, can you please elaborate your question a bit, please?
What's in common between BTech? You studied BTech, right? And you've taken history as your optional.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to understand what you found in common in the two. Are they totally divergent?
Ma'am.
Or were you able to identify some points of commonality?
Ma'am, both are very different in their own way and very related in their own way also, ma'am. One is an art subject and other is a science-based subject, ma'am. But history is also said to be a scientific study of past. So in that sense, ma'am, whenever we are studying history also, we don't just come to any conclusion. We go through references, we go through sources, and then we try to come to any conclusion. And ma'am, in science also, we try to deduce methods and we try to take out things. In that sense, ma'am, I think it is
Okay,
same.
it's good. I like that. What is the most defining moment in Indian history from your perspective?
Ma'am, there are many moments in our history that can be said to be defining.
Most defining for you.
Ma'am, if I have to choose one, I would say the colonial past that we had, ma'am. The Battle of Buxar, through which British established their rule, and eventually they gathered their foothold in India. I think that would be the defining moment.
Not before that.
Ma'am, as I said, there were many moments before that also, but this is the moment that actually led us to being subjugated by colonial power. And
We weren't subjugated before that.
Ma'am, yes, there were invaders that came to our land right from the ancient time itself. But the major difference between the past invaders and the Britishers were that those who came before, they established themselves in India and they made India as their own land. While Britishers, ma'am, throughout their rule, they were completely foreign to this land. And they subjugated us and they made us their masters, ma'am. In that sense.
Wouldn't the excavation of the Indus Valley civilization fall in that category?
Sir, I think
my request to you is, it's not an answer, it's not a question.
Sir.
My request to you is such a question, please think of the entire gamut. You are only thinking about modern history.
Sir.
Okay? Anyway, please ma'am.
No, thank you. Let me ask you about cuisine. You said you're exploring Awadhi food. Have you heard of veganism?
I have not.
So what are your views on that? It will be quite different from Awadhi cuisine, I'm sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, veganism is a concept that has evolved in recent time, while the roots of Awadhi cuisine goes to centuries back. Ma'am, but I think the Awadhi cuisine is based on three paramount factors, ma'am. The first thing is that Awadhi cuisine has to be aromatic. There are a lot of itrs that are used in the Awadhi cuisine. The second thing about the Awadhi cuisine is, ma'am, that it has to be, it is rich, ma'am. The ingredients, like if the Mughalai cuisine or the other cuisines, ma'am, they could be cooked in simple oil, but Awadhi cuisine is mostly cooked in desi ghee, or even in the sweets we see that there is a silver plating on it. And ma'am, third thing, it has to be healthy. So ma'am,
healthy.
Right. So, ma'am, the ingredients, if they remain the same, and if the vegan concepts that we have, ma'am, those can be inculcated into Awadhi cuisine, and we can come to a new thing.
So would you try to do that something innovative and different, vegan of the cuisine. How does that sound to you?
It sounds very interesting, ma'am.
It would have to do without dahi, without ghee,
Yeah.
without share.
Sir,
Ah,
You realize that?
sir,
yeah.
No milk soap,
sir. It
Yeah.
will have its own taste, sir. I'm sure it will be a good thing to explore.
Wonderful.
almond milk and stuff.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
When was the word India first used?
Sir, the first historical reference of the word India are found in Greek texts. Sir, the word that was allotted to the land east of Indus, it was Sir Indos, and eventually, sir, it became India. Sir, through
And in modern times, when was the word India first used?
Sir, in modern time, sir, I think, in modern times, sir, I'm not able to exactly recollect, but I think it was in the British time itself, sir.
Which British time was a long time.
Sir, I'm not exactly sure.
Roughly?
Sir, I'm not able to recollect, sir. I don't want to make any guesses.
All right. Now you stay in some area which has the name Birbal Sahni.
Sir.
Who was he?
Sir, he was a paleontologist, paleontologist, and sir, he had done some great research in that field. And sir, his home was
Which particular field?
Sir, I will have to look into it, sir.
Paleobotanist, fossils of plants.
Plant.
His father was also a very renowned scientist. Can you tell me his name?
Sir, I will have to look into it, sir.
All right. Now you said somewhere that police firing can be ordered only under 3 conditions or 4 conditions.
Sir.
What are those?
Sir, the first condition is that if the accused or the criminal is abetting is forcing back the arrest. In that case, if he's running. Second case is, sir, if the police has to control the mob, and if mob is getting unruly. And sir, third case I'm not able to recollect, sir.
Are you sure of these 2?
Sir. Yes,
Let's say that somebody is running away from the police because the police catch him because he stole somebody's wallet.
sir.
Police catch him but he runs.
Sir.
Can the police shoot him?
Sir, it depends on the magnanimity of crime also. Sir, for petty crimes, I think they cannot. But for serious crimes, if somebody is abetting the arrest, then...
What's a serious crime?
Sir, those that have imprisonment more than 7 years, sir. I'm not exactly sure, but I think... Sir,
You're getting a bit confused or you're sure of your ground?
sir, I'm confused, sir. I'll have to look into it.
But you started the conversation with him, didn't you?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Sir, those 2 points I'm sure, but this the severity of the crime is something that I'll have to look into.
If a criminal is running away for an offence which is not punishable with death, the power of the police to cause his death does not exist. 1. Second, you said causing damage. What? Unruly mob.
Yes, to control the mob, sir.
What's the official word we use? Your father is a senior police officer. What's the official word we use for that kind of a mob?
Sir, I'll have to look into it, sir.
Unlawful assembly?
Unlawful assembly, yes.
Correct?
Sir.
So how do you know which assembly is lawful and which is unlawful? Who declares that?
Sir, from my understanding, the senior most officer that is who is present at that place, sir, he takes the call.
Does a magistrate necessarily have to remain present?
Sir, not necessarily. If he is present, he can take the call. If he is not present, the senior most police officer who is there, he can take the call, sir.
Can you recall any one major incidence of police firing in the country where a large number of people died in post-independent?
Sir, I'm not able to be correct, sir.
All right, my last question, because we are talking about police firing,
Sir.
the firing in Jallianwala Bagh,
Sir.
General, what was his name?
Sir.
Dyer.
Dyer, sir.
Under what law do you think he would have opened fire?
Sir, some martial law, sir. I don't know, sir. I'll have to look into it, sir.
Martial law.
All right, I'll leave it at that.
Sir.
Does martial law
Sir.
apply in a civil area?
Sir, it can, sir.
What is the technical term for it? I'm continuing that discussion.
Sir, I'll have to look into it, sir.
Please do.
Sir, have it, sir.
The word martial law has a certain legal connotation. Please don't use it loosely.
Sir,
Okay? The way it happens is 144 is declared
sir.
about gathering of people. That is violated. So warning shots are given
Okay, sir.
to scatter the crowd.
Okay, sir.
Then if the crowd turns violent, then police firing is done.
Okay, sir.
This fellow called Dyer,
Sir.
he simply arrived, no warning shots were given, no warnings was given. He simply 144 or the equivalent of 144 had already been declared. So he just opened fire. That was a crime. Okay, be clear on these legal things.
Sir.
Okay, while on this, how many times does the word curfew appear in the old CRPC, which is still valid, or the new BNSS?
Sir, exact number I am not aware of, sir. I will have to look into it, sir.
Please do.
Sir.
It is 0.
0. Okay,
It
sir.
does not appear at all.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now tell me,
Sir.
listen carefully.
Sir.
You must have seen these Hollywood films, UK, etc. The fellow is put on the, told to lean against the cop car
Sir.
while being arrested.
Sir.
The police officer says anything you say will be taken down in writing, can be used in the.
Sir.
It's called the Miranda oath. You know that? Okay, forget it. He just warns him that anything he says, you're not required to say anything. Anything you say will be taken down and can be used against you in a court of law, etc. ये तो मालूम है ना?
Sir.
India में it is completely irrelevant. Why?
Sir, I think our constitution provides certain rights to the accused or the criminal. Sir,
वो वहाँ पर भी वही rights है. Rights की problem नहीं है. कुछ और है, बताइए.
Sir, I'll have to look into it.
It's a difference in the system. Now think.
Sir, I think in our system, sir, the unless and until he's proven guilty, sir, he is considered to be innocent.
There also,
Sir, I'll have to look into it, sir.
a statement made before a police officer
Sir.
is not admissible
As an evidence in our system, sir.
in our system. वो कुछ भी बोलेगा. I use the word irrelevant,
Yes, sir.
not illegal.
Yes, sir.
Irrelevant. Okay, you should have got the hint.
Sir.
Anyway, in Awadhi food,
Sir.
why did the concept of chaat come in?
Sir.
What was the reason?
Sir. Sir, the concept of chart, sir, basically developed in modern day Delhi only, sir. Sir, when the Shahjahanabad was established, sir, the water of Yamuna was a bit.
You know it. So tell me the second one.
Sir.
What is the difference between an Awadhi biryani, a Hyderabadi biryani, and a Bengali biryani?
Sir. Sir, Awadhi biryani is basically a misnomer, sir. Awadhi biryani is basically a pulao. Sir, the basic difference is that the Hyderabadi biryani, in sir, that the chicken or the mutton, whichever what we are using, and the rice, sir, they are cooked separately and then they are added. While in Awadhi biryani, sir, they are cooked.
Correct. They are cooked together. And what's distinct about Bengali biryani?
So Bengali biryani, sir, uses potato mostly, sir.
Which to a typical Lucknow person like me
Sir.
is sacrilege. All right, thank you. Your interview is over.
Thank you, sir.
आपने last वाले में ही सही जवाब दिए सारे.
Sir.
So I'm glad.